herself and the movie as well. Everything Titanic. I am obsessed, and I have quite the collection going for me now. So I brought a few of those items down from the shelf that I keep them on, and I thought I would just talk about them, talk about Titanic. So let's get started. Why don't we start off with a copy of Titanic on VHS. Now this copy is the widescreen edition. As you can see, it's gold. They are not all like this. I have one copy of the widescreen, and I have 3 copies of the normal version. I only intended to have 2 copies originally, but now when I go to thrift stores or other people I know even know that I collect this stuff, so they'll ask me if I want another copy if they happen to find one, and most of the time I say yes. But some of you probably have seen a man online who is collecting Titanic on VHS, every copy that he can. And so my intention was to send him at least 2 of these to add to his collection. And I can't remember where he's located, but he does have a storefront now. A mini museum, if you will, to showcase his collection. Titanic on VHS. So, there's Jack and Rose. One of the best movies of all time, in my humble opinion. And let's see. I have 2 different magazines. This one is from National Geographic, and it is Titanic, exploring the discovery of a lifetime. It's a tad dusty. It just sits on my shelf. I've read through this one completely, as well as the other one I have that I will get to next. Let's see when this magazine came out. 2021 is when this magazine came out. And it has a lot of content, some pictures, lots of different articles. Here is a poster advertising the Titanic from when it was about to set sail. It tells a lot about the study of the wreckage, the search, just a lot of stories. Here is a picture of the eagle's nest bell. Did I get that right? Oh my gosh, it's the crow's nest, not the eagle's nest. Silly me. A bell from the Titanic's crow's nest, a small observation deck high on the ship's mast, used for a lookout. Here is the picture, and I actually saw this bell in a traveling exhibit that came to my, a city close to my hometown. Very, very interesting. They have like over 200 artifacts or something like that. Real artifacts recovered from the wreckage. It was a dream, to say the least. I thoroughly enjoyed that exhibit. I'm not sure where they're at now, but they do travel. They travel all over the country. So, if you happen to see a traveling Titanic exhibit close to where you live, I would highly recommend going to check it out. It's a couple hours to go through, maybe, if you're reading a lot. But it's very touching, but it's also just very interesting to see all of what they have there. Very, very good exhibit. So, on to the next. This is the second magazine that I have, People magazine, on Titanic, the movie. And let me see if I can find when this one came out. Well, on the front here it says display until 3/17/2023, March 17th, 2023. So, 2023. This one came out. And this one is specifically on the movie Titanic. Very, very interesting. I love Leo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet. Great, great actress and actor. Lots of good stuff in here. I'll find This one's interesting, pretty short. It's okay. Okay, so this article here, it's just a list of the awards that they won at the Oscars. So it says Titanic tied all about Eve's record for Oscar nominations, which is 14, and Ben-Hur for most won, which is 11. Their wins included Best Picture, Best Directing, Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Sound, Best Film Editing, Best Sound Effects Editing, Best Visual Effects, Best Original Song, Best Original Score. And then they had a short list of nominations as well, which include Best Actress, Kate Winslet, Best Supporting Actress, Gloria Stewart, and Best Makeup. Big wins there. There's Celine Dion. Not sure if that is at the Oscars that she's performing at. I would assume so. Oh yes, Celine Dion performing Titanic's Oscar-winning love theme, My Heart Will Go On. There she is. Silly. Very cool. Okay, I just have a couple more things for now. One of them is this tiny little Lego Titanic. This is not actual Legos. It's some other brand. But it's perfect for my little shelf. I keep forgetting that the microphone is down here. There she goes. It's very cute. My dream is to get the actual Lego Titanic. Which is like, oh gosh, I don't know the details, but all I know is it's $700, and that's how big it is. It's $700. I want it so badly. So I hope one day I can get it. And I would love to, if I don't put it up on a shelf, I've seen people make glass like coffee tables with like the Lego Millennium Falcon, and I don't know if I've seen it with the Titanic, but I've seen it with the Millennium Falcon, and I would love to do that with the Titanic. Full display, everyone that comes into my house is gonna know that I have it. That's just so cool. So for now, I have a mini version. Okay, I've got one more thing. One more. Save the best for last. This last thing was given to me as a gift just this past Christmas. sister-in-law, and it is by far the coolest item I've ever received related to the Titanic. I I found out about these like, I don't know, a year or two ago, maybe. So I've known about them, but by the time she got me one, I completely, like, it just had slipped my mind that they even existed. So I was so surprised. Um, and man, I just love it. Like, I'm so proud of it. What I have here is a real piece of coal that was found from the Titanic wreckage at the bottom of the ocean. It is real. It was on the Titanic, and now it is in my office. It's in a little display case here. I can't get super close, but I mean, here's my hand for reference. You can see my computer screen. I mean, it's just like a tiny little piece, but I cannot believe. I love it. Love it. And it did come with a certificate of authenticity. Titanic Research and Recovery Expedition, 1994. This piece of coal is older than me, obviously. And there's a little summary on the back here that I'm going to read. Of the nearly 900 crew members who kept Titanic functioning, none worked harder than those assigned to the ship's boilers. Deep in the recesses of the ship, 29 boilers, measuring over 15 feet in diameter, produced the high-pressure steam needed to propel Titanic's engines and machinery. The fuel used for those boilers was coal, and each day over 650 tons of that coal had to be moved from the bunkers by the trimmers and shoveled by hand into the furnace by the firemen. These men, known collectively as the Black Gang for their coal dust-covered bodies, were the true engine that drove Titanic from Southampton towards New York. And then under that little summary it says, this coal, which is a limited piece of history, remains the only authentic artifact recovered from Titanic's wreck site available for purchase. Authentic. Makes a good sound too. Yes. Just love my little coal. That's a little certificate. Very cool. That's my favorite piece of my collection. And I have quite a few different little things that I've gotten from the gift shop from the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. They do have a Titanic museum as well in Branson, Missouri. I have not been to that one, although I would like to visit. But from the Pigeon Forge location, I have, over the years, collected. I have a Heart of the Ocean necklace. Not real, like not a real stone, but just plastic. But it's just cute. I have a pen, an ink pen. My husband and I honeymooned in Pigeon Forge and Kalamazoo. So I got a Christmas tree ornament from the gift shop that time. Um, One of my favorite things I've gotten from the gift shop is a oh, what do you call it? It's a diffuser. It's a little Titanic, and you put your tea in there, and then you just plop it into the tea. That prop. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. That pop was probably too loud, so I apologize. So I'm learning, but so that's my collection. Uh, I have a few other little collections. I collect little random things that I like things that I like, and then I'll collect like I don't even know how to describe. Like, okay, I love planes, so like I have a little B2 on my desk, and I have a few other like little tiny planes around my room. So maybe I'll go over those sometime. Show off some more collections. But anyways, hope this wasn't too boring. Uh, Let me know in the comments if you are a Titanic lover like me. If you have any cool like artifacts, cool stories. I'd love to know who shares that same passion